we've just cleared that. Okay, so if you want to just close your eyes for me, and what we're going to do is we're going to ground first of all. So if you could just take a deep breath in, just breathing in through the nose, breathing in light. So if you can imagine a bright white light and you're just breathing this in, and it could be the white light from the stars, the white light from the sun. Just breathe that white light in. And then breathing out, we're just letting go of stress, of any tension. Now taking another deep breath in. And then letting go of any stress, any tension, any worries. Take another deep breath in, another deep breath of white, pure white light. And then just release anything that doesn't serve you, any negative energy. Now, in your mind's eye, in your imagination, I just want you to imagine a bright white light at your heart chakra, at your heart center here. And with every breath you take in and every breath that you take out, imagine this white light is descending, it's dropping lower. So it's now just coming down to your belly, to your solar plexus. Taking another deep breath in and blowing that light down to your sacral chakra, to your womb hara line. Take another deep breath in and blow that light now down to your tops of your thighs. Another deep breath in and blow that light down now to your feet. Another deep breath in and now blow that light down to your earth chakra. Another deep breath in, and we're going to let that light now drop like a plumb line all the way down to the middle of the earth, to the middle of Mother Earth. So allow that white light now just to drop. And it's dropping quickly, and it's heading towards the center of Mother Earth to connect with the crystalline grid, the new 5D crystalline grid of Mother Earth. Imagine a white grid of light, and your white light has now connected with that grid. It's wrapping itself around part of that grid, and it has a safe and secure connection. Now breathing up and breathing in some of Mother Earth's energy. We're now just going to bring that energy up very quickly, still as a bright white light. And it's now connecting to our earth chakra, and it's now, as we breathe in, coming up through our legs, up through our base, our sacral and solar plexus chakra back into our heart. And we're now going to take this light up into our throat, into our brow chakra, and it's now hitting the crown. Now imagine your crown chakra now opening up, and it's like a lotus flower opening up with the petals slowly opening and gently resting over your head and over your face and the back of your head. Now allow that light to rise upwards up to your causal chakra, and your causal chakra is located at the back of your head, and also around the top of the head, above the crown chakra. And this is a pure, bright, white light chakra. Archangel Christiel, please come forward. So just imagine that an archangel now has stepped forward again, of bright, white, pure light. And he's placing his hands on this chakra. I'm just also going to ask the moon to come in, and the energy of the moon. And just imagine this chakra as a bright white disc of pure white light. Archangel Christiel, can you please activate this chakra to its fullest potential, to have the most appropriate level of connection for each person, managed by their higher self and guides. Okay. And just imagine this archangel just placing his hands on your causal chakra, and activating it now. Then imagine this pure white beam of light continuing further higher. It's ascending higher up to your soul star. And Archangel Mariel, please come in now. And this chakra is a magenta colour. So imagine now a magenta ball and a magenta light. And Archangel Mariel is stepping forward to activate this chakra for you. Archangel Mariel, please put your hands onto our soul star chakra and activate this to the maximum level that is the most appropriate for each person who wishes to use this chakra to connect to their inner wisdom, to their soul talents, their soul gifts. Please open this chakra, activate this chakra now. And we thank you for these activations. These are to help us access our Akashic records, our own inner wisdom, and to help us move forward, to allow us to be empowered to access our own knowledge and wisdom to help us move forward and to help others move forward. So we thank you for your help tonight and this activation. Okay, so I now just want to bring your attention back to your third eye, because we're now going to access the Akashic records. So with your intention of what you would like to know, what you want to find out in your Akashic records, have that intention. Is it to reveal some soul talents, some soul gifts that you're not using yet, and to activate those so you become aware of them more? Or would you prefer to release some trauma, some karmic pattern, and allow the spiritual lesson to now be completed? So whatever the intention is, it doesn't matter. It's whatever's going to serve you the most at this time. And it might be you have an intention now, but when you get into the Akashic record, you might change that intention. Use your guide to ask questions, is what I would suggest. Okay, so with your key in mind, your symbol, I now just want you to imagine a purple swirling light that is placed within or in between your eyebrows. And just imagine this swirling light getting bigger in your mind's eye. Just imagine this getting bigger and bigger. And it becomes so big that you can actually step through this purple light. So I want you to now step through, and you find yourself in a corridor. I'd like you to walk along the corridor taking in the surroundings, the floor that you might be walking upon. Is it dimly lit? Is there lots of light? What are the walls like? Just take a quick glance at the corridor that you're in, and then I want you to walk forward to the door that's at the end of the corridor. Just notice what the door looks like. Is it wooden? Is it metal? Is it glass? Once you've seen the door, I want you to put your hand on the door handle and open the door. Walk into the room, which is your Akashic library. Now, this library might look different from last time. It might look the same. It's your library. It doesn't matter what it looks like or if it's changed. But just step into the room and just take a quick scan around the room. Is it a big sized room? Is it got endless amounts of books that go for as far as the eye can see? Or is it quite a modest sized room with lots of books that line the walls from floor to ceiling? Just take a moment to take in your surroundings of what your library looks like. And then over in the corner of this room, you're going to see that there's a big leather armchair. And I want you to head over to the corner of that room and sit in the armchair. So just make your way over and get yourself comfortable. And then I'm going to clap my hands and your Akashic guide is going to approach you with a book. If this is your first time meeting your Akashic guide, then please greet them in the fashion that feels the most appropriate to you. So you may want to give them a hug, you might want to shake the hand, or you might just want to say hello. There might be more than one guide there. But one of the guides has carried a book over to you. So acknowledge your guide, and I want you to take the book from your guide. Sitting back down, I want you to also now get your symbol out of your pocket, or if it's in your hand. And I just want you to place it on the small table that is beside the leather armchair. So your Akashic guide is just with you, and he's there to, or she's there to ask questions or to answer your questions. So first of all, I want you to look down at the book. And on the front of the book, you're going to see a year. What are the numbers on the front of the book? The numbers indicate a year. And this is the year that you have travelled back to. This is the lifetime that you're travelling back to either release some karma and a spiritual lesson, or to find more about your gifts and talents. So just make a note of what that year is. Now I want you to now open at any page in that book and just to make a note of what that book looks like. Does it look quite contemporary? Is it thick? Is it quite a slim book? How does it feel in your hands? Is it made of leather? Or has it got paper? Or is it hard? Is it soft? Is it parchment paper? What does this book feel like? Open up the book, any page that is relevant, And I want you to look at what is on that page. What picture, what image is on that page? Are there any words that you can see that are jumping out on that page? Just take a look. And what I'm going to ask your guides now to do is to actually produce a little movie. So if there is an image on there, it's going to start to move and it's going to reveal more about what you're looking at. If there's no picture on there, you're going to find that there is a picture now going to be appearing on that page. And start to play the movie. Start to play that scene, that important scene that needs to be seen for us to learn from. Just take a note of what you can see and what is happening. Does this scene feel positive? Does this scene feel quite scary? What is it that you're actually looking at? Are there other people in this picture? What are they doing? What does the environment look like? Are you inside? Are you outside? Does it feel busy or does it feel quiet? What is the weather like? Is it sunny? Or is it raining? Are you on land? Are you at sea? Really just take in what it is you're looking at. And what I'd like you now to do is just to ask your Akashic guide to get clarification on the scene, on what is going on, the events, the situation that you're looking at. We now need some clarity. Akashic guides, please connect with everybody and let them know what the important aspects are of this scene. Ask your guides, communicate with your guides. And I'm going to just give you a few minutes now just to understand what it is that you need to learn from what it is that you're looking at. And if the scenes are traumatic, too traumatic, just ask to be stepped back. This is your Akashic library, so you can manage everything that is going on here. I'll just give you a few minutes now just to really take in what is going on and what you need to learn from this scene. So we just want to make clear, Akashic guides, that everybody that is connected tonight with you and their Akashic record, their library, we want to understand if this is a lesson, a spiritual lesson that can now be released. Is there information that we can bring back? Is there talents and gifts, knowledge that we can bring back? Akashic guides, can you please now give words of wisdom to everybody that is connected to you? Can you give them now some words of wisdom, or, you know, just a couple of words, or if not words, another symbol that can be brought back into this present life to help us move forward? So please, Akashic guides, can you now give those words, give those messages, give those symbols now? Now I just want you to make a note of what those words and messages are and what those symbols are. And if you feel that you have more questions now, please just speak to your Akashic guides again and just ask them anything else. If you want clarification, or if you want to ask another question, I'll just give you a couple of more minutes to do that. This is your library, this is your conversation, this is your chance to get your knowledge, to get some answers. Okay, so hopefully you've received some information, some clarification, or maybe you've just released some heavy emotion. I feel that I've released some heavy emotion. There was definitely trauma around my heart, probably from a traumatic death, I feel, that's now been released. So before we leave, I just want you to, again, just speak to your Akashic guide. And again, just get them to give you a parting gift. So Akashic guides, can you please give a parting gift to everybody that's connected with you tonight, that they can add to their key that they've already got? So can you please now place this gift into everybody's hand, and when you're ready, if you want to open up your hand and just look at what the gift is. And this is to be added to the symbol that you already have. This is like a strengthening of connection for you and your guides and your Akashic library. Okay, so if you just want to say thank you to your guides in any way that seems the most appropriate for you. And Akashic guides, thank you for stepping forward tonight. And we will connect again. Thank you for your assistance and your help. And if you just want to make your way now to the door, the same door that you came through into the library. And if you just want to say one more goodbye to your guide, then please do. And then when you're ready, step through that door and close it behind you. And you will find yourself back in that corridor. And if you just make your way forward towards that swirling, large purple light that's in front of you. And I just want you to now just step through that purple swirling light And find yourself now back in the room where you started. And if you just want to start to move your hands, your feet, your legs. And I'm just going to bring you back to your heart chakra and that bright white light. And just again, just imagine that light connected to the crystalline grid of Mother Earth. And just feel that light tug with that crystalline grid of Mother Earth. And that's just bringing you back down. That's now grounding us. That's bringing us back down. And I just want to now close your crown chakra. So just imagine your crown now closing up, the petals folding back up over that light. I'm just going to now thank you, Archangel Mariel and Archangel Christiel. Also Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, Metatron and Sandalphon. Also the Ascended Master, Hilarion. Thank you for your assistance tonight, your protection. And also the moon, thank you. And now you can open your eyes. And I can stretch out my legs.